All right, welcome back, Crooked Canyon Cabin. Hope everyone had a great 4th of July weekend. We sure did. Some of the best fireworks I've ever seen. Private fireworks. I'm telling you, this was like, I don't know how many hours long, but we left before it was over. Constantly explosions in this neighborhood. It's got to be rival some of the best in the country. Celebrating America's independence and 250 years of being a nation. Pretty awesome. But we had a great weekend. I hope you did too. All those in the US and all those around the world that are watching. So last week, we got all the gravel in that half of the cabin. This week, we're going to try to level and gravel this side of the cabin. Rockwool insulation should be here. I don't know. Look at this. Order says it's coming today, but it also hasn't shipped yet. So no clue, but it might be here today. So we might pick it up in the morning. Might be here in August. We'll see. But it'd be great to get that insulation in the ceiling up there because look at this forecast. Youch! Heat's coming. But we'll work in the basement today, see how far we can get. Look at the size of this guy. Go on. Okay, all this from this side needs to come down to this side, and it's not too bad. There we go, yeah, a little big. Ah, it's light sandstone. Yeah. Whew. Okay, we are sitting pretty good now. I think I'm just gonna tamp it. First, should I don't even think that post is doing anything. Should we find out? See if anything moves when we move it. Oh my goodness. Boy, it is on there though. Well, I have a bigger crescent wrench somewhere, but maybe this will work. Which is lefty-loosey on this thing. Who even knows? No, I'm gonna need two. I have seen it, but where? This house will never be finished. Ding, 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 ding. Found it. There's a little bit of pressure there. I heard it. Did you hear it? Hey, all right, there was some pressure on it. It came down a little bit, still tight on top. I mean, really like less than 1/4 of an inch probably. But our post is down, so we can move our dirt, get the thing set, and then probably just put it back up for now until we have a wall here. Like concrete. Okay, we're right about where we want it, but I don't think it's gonna hurt. Use a little water to get it to tamp down a little. It's a lot of pressure. Whoa! I was actually watching another YouTube channel, Ambition Strikes, a really big channel. They bought a house with a foundation slab that sunk like a few inches, so it kind of got me nervous. I think the house they bought was over excavated down to where the footings were, and then they refilled it back up and didn't compact it right. So I don't think it's going to be an issue here, but I just wanted to try the water here because this was kind of like a bigger area. You know, really get things tight. But I never over dug down here, so right under this soil, within the first inch or two, is just like this hard clay. So probably not going to be an issue here, but you know, better safe than sorry. Don't want your slab to sink. I honestly don't know if that helped or not, but it seems like it would. We'll open a window here and gonna get hot, but this will dry up in no time. In case you missed last episode, radon mitigation system. Pee-pee pipes. I got the pee-pee pipes in.
Then where is the pee-pee pipe?
Stepping on it.
Is it
Yeah. Not bad. Every wheelbarrow full, you get $1. You and your brother. 50 cents each.
Try, but it was. Oh yeah.
90.
That is. I don't know.
$2. What did I owe you? $2.50?
3.
Once again, want to thank Element for sponsoring this episode. Hey, I wouldn't be going back with this brand if I didn't really like their stuff. So this stuff is refreshing on a hot day, and every morning, I've been switching out coffee lately for their hot drink mix. I'm actually adding potassium, magnesium, and sodium to my system for, say, oh, I don't know, digging dirt down in your basement when you haven't dug down to the correct depth. And Joanne's really been enjoying them too. She's actually putting a big dent in my stash, and well, I'm not too happy about that. Sharing's caring, right? It's cool, it's refreshing, it's 90 today. I keep one in my lunchbox right here next to an ice pack. Keeps it cold all day, and I like to enjoy it in the afternoon. Honestly, right now, my favorite flavor is pink lemonade. It's good. I can't remember which Element you liked.
I like the. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
I'll be taking those.
Right now, Element is offering you guys a free 8-count sample pack with Element's most popular drink mix flavors with any order. That's 8 single-serving packets for free with any Element order. Get yours at drinklmnt.com/Crooked Canyon. And once again, thanks Element for sponsoring this episode of Crooked Canyon. Honestly, after I drank that, my arms, do they look a little bigger? Sorry, can't claim that they make your arms any bigger. Thanks Element. Good morning. The boys each earned, in about 30 minutes, well, generous 30 minutes of work, $3.50. Not bad, right? Just don't tell them what minimum wage means. And then take a look at this. What was I saying yesterday morning? If I didn't have a screenshot, I almost wouldn't believe it. Now, tracking date for when my order is going to be here of the Rockwool next week. Full week. It changed. Yeah, I had suspicion when it hadn't shipped, but now we know for sure. They are full of it. So no Rockwool this week, unfortunately. That's what I was planning to do today. But that's okay. Plans change, and we'll figure something else out. I thought about trying those 16-footers in the Tesla, but I didn't want to push my luck with Joanne with everything she's been through around here lately. Just kidding. Hon, I love you. They love you too. Just read the comments, Joanne. These have been in the garage for at least a year. As soon as we get that Rockwool, this will be a project that's on deck. The tongue and groove ceiling, it's gonna just be great once that cathedral ceiling's all done. It's really gonna tie the room together, I think. Oh, and then look at moths again. And the windows are looking pretty poor again. The robin continues to bang them from the outside, and the moths continue to paste them from the inside. So I'm just gonna forget about it for right now. Every time I see a moth that's alive, I'm going to send it on its way. And honestly, I think they're coming in from the baffles that I have exposed. And yesterday I was really smoothing this area out and working on my grade to get it to drain that direction. And I started pushing dirt out behind the pole barn. And it really wasn't too bad to just push it. Don't hit that flag. To push the dirt and then just dump it over the side hill. So what I think I'm gonna start to do, and maybe even a little bit today since we don't have our rock wool, is start digging this back hill and then pushing it over, making two piles, one with my brown dirt, then my clays and rockier dirt here, and then eventually get it to come and then push one more time and get it to push up against my foundation and then start leveling everything out over here in the field. And why do they make the packages so hard to open? Moment of truth. Same size. Phew. Been there, done that. More than once. But yeah, see how that log hangs over? I want it to taper. I think we'll do this one too, just a tiny one while we're here. Once she's sanded and stained with our clear coat from Weatherall, it's gonna be fancy. Okay, and while we're in here, might as well discuss this change. That's a big possibility is fireplace right here over this window. So instead of trying to get a small one in, a nice normal size one for this space, but it'll cover this window. So we'll take the window out, we'll do some rock work on the inside, do the same thing on the outside to cover up the hole. But until I start that project, subject to change. All right, here we go. We'll get some brown dirt first off the top. Moving into piles over on the other side. Well, you were on that ladder on a camera stand and I nicked you. You went down. Phone screen's cracked, but we're still alive. Moving a lot of dirt, and this is gonna open up a nice parking area back here behind the pole barn. I can move my stuff that's right in the grass over there. We can park cars back here. It'll just be nice to have this cleared out. Been thinking about it for a long time, and it's actually working out pretty well. Just pushing the dirt here, and then we'll spread it from here. As long as we're not going like around the cabin, the excavator can handle it pretty good. Look who's back, same exact spot. Buddy, you can't stay here. I know, it's nice and cool in there and it's hot out here, but find a spot in there. There you go. Boy, look at that, right next to that Ponderosa pine. That right there should be my cover photo this week. I wasn't gonna do any shoveling today because, well, I got other things to do. Been sitting all morning, so I might as well get a couple of loads in, earn $1 or $2. All right, let's go back. Sit in the excavator. I don't know what the story is over here. For some reason now, pressure tank's not holding its prime. Or 2 weeks ago it was. I didn't have to turn my power source on every time. I can hear water sometimes when I'm just sitting there listening, draining out of the pressure tank and going back down into the well, but I don't know why it wasn't doing it. That last week, the boy, drain came down yesterday. You saw her filling up. We're just bringing it home now. It's just, tastes good, tastes clean. Well, I left that open last night and little Toad hopped in. You think he's coming back this way again? I want to live in the cabin. It's really hard to measure a pile of gravel. Looks like we got about 2 wheelbarrows left here. Quite a bit of space over there. And not a ton out here. I mean, imagine I could get some dumped into my bed if they have something small enough, bed of my truck. They must have a skid steer that could load me. Let's go get that excavator going and see how far that pile spreads. I'm looking forward to bringing that yard up a little bit so that hill isn't so steep right at the one end. Made it almost the entire yard. Why I'm doing this is to make this large, like 6 foot plus wall shorter. I want to at least add like a foot, maybe 2 down here. And I'm now realizing it's going to take a few days, which it's a lot of dirt to move. And we're going to make that parking area behind pole barn a lot larger, which is also going to provide us more flat space up here on the hilltop. But like a lot of things, it's going to take a little longer than expected. An extra couple of days on a 3-year build might be worth it. So we'll figure that out tomorrow, but tomorrow's Wednesday. A little cooler tomorrow, thankfully. See you then. About things, I'm thinking I'm going to try to use the mule a little bit today to move some dirt later. That thing's great, but yeah, it's just limited. You got to move the dirt twice. I think it's kind of, now thinking about it and thinking about how my day went yesterday, maybe it's just as fast or faster to use the mule too. I'll be in and out a lot more, but it's a cooler day, so it won't be so bad. Yeah, you know what that means? I'm losing my prime. So a few of you suggested adding another check valve in the line here, so I think that's probably what I'll try. And it jumps right to 40, so it doesn't lose all of its pressure. See, it's already at 40. But let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. If I'm thinking correctly, add a check valve might help the situation somewhere on the line on the inside here. Sorry, I know. Just get rid of it. Here you go. This is once my gravel pit closes, this is what I'm dealing with, the big company. And sorry, here you go. We'll try to make the clean gravel work down here, spread all the way across. We don't have a terrible amount to go, but I don't have a lot. And then if worse comes to worse, I'm just going to put driveway gravel that I have down there in. Yeah, isn't that annoying? Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't make us any money if we just load a single truck. Yeah, now what? Oh boy, I don't know. Driveway gravel is what I want to do. It's not quite as good, you know. Could clog up my holes in my radon system. I guess it could wick moisture from the bottom. This gravel prevents that. If I have a moisture barrier, I don't know if it's gonna be an issue. Well, that old chute wasn't pretty, but it did its job. Over the scrap pile. Oh, wow. Might be enough gravel in there for the basement. Regular maintenance is important. Clean it up a little.
Oh, it was just like right next to a dry. It was right next to a.
They're retarring the right side.
Rocky digging, huh? Should we just get the excavator?
Yes. It only cost like $20.
What?
This.
Boys, back up. Way back. Like on the other side of the pole barn. Actually, head over to the neighbor's property. You should try it, Mom. But you gotta move. Back here where Bo is. That's for real. She's never done it. There's gonna be a few people watching this. Don't hit that mule.
That's only your job.
That's true. You see the camera screen?
It's cracked.
It was from the excavator.
You hit it,
It was on top of that ladder.
and then you accidentally hit it.
Yep. Wow, first bucket. Nicely done. Three hours later. 3 hours later.
Don't pretend you're sleeping. It's taking forever.
Good job, honey. I mean, right? Aren't they all little pines? Have a farm. Unless it's something else, but I mean, it lines the entire ditch, the whole road. So last second I thought, oh, I'm already loading this stuff. Why don't I start dumping it where it's gonna go? Some of that brown dirt. Break time. All right, that was the last cut. Oh. Hey, my earphone thing fell off, pad. Anyways, that was the last cut of the day, and you know, while I'm driving back and forth, I was just doing some thinking. We've had that excavator 3 years, and today was the first time. And I've offered. Joanne wanted to get in. Probably the first time she's even sat in it. Do you think it's because last week I opened my big mouth and said, this excavator has AC. Ah, grr. Now she's gonna want to do that. She's gonna get good. I'm gonna be stuck in a dirty, dusty, bumpy rock truck. You get a little dizzy when you're driving backwards too, so. Well, I think we can try. Figure something. Hopefully. run underneath toward that kitchen. Would that work? Yep. All right, that was kind of like perfect timing, huh? I was just on the phone with Jeff from Rising Tide Plumbing, and I reached out to him because, well, you know, there's a lot of things that I don't know, especially when following code on plumbing and all that, as you can see. So I reached out to Jeff, and he has a YouTube channel. He runs like a consulting business online. So I think it could be valuable for some of you also, if you're trying to do your own plumbing, to get an expert's opinion and help. So we're gonna collaborate together here on an upcoming video, and we're just talking about, you know, the mess I have over here and how to figure everything out so we can get this concrete slab poured so I can do things by code and not fail an inspection. That would just be sweet, wouldn't it? Get this at least out of my way here so I don't break it off. If you need help passing inspection, my channel is not the channel for you, but Jeff's is. So take a look, and I'll link him in the description, and there'll be a lot more from him in the future on this channel, I think, as we get this cabin plumbed. Like, are these clamps a code violation? I don't know. But they work for now, I think. Let's check it. All right, there we go, the little, out of the way. We'll see, we'll just do a small test run. And if it works, we'll get the heavy equipment down here. Don't know what to expect. Clog the holes, sag the screen. Let's find out. Well, it works. But is it worth the effort and time? It's actually not going too bad. The more you sling it, the better it is. Less raking. All right, we better go get some buckets. I didn't bring any of those down here. We'll put some on there, and I bet it'll be gravel by the time we get up there. Let's see what happens. I thought that would all just sift out on the bumpy road, but I guess whoever put the road in just made it too smooth. Just under 10 gallons of clean rock. 20 some minutes. Is it a waste of time? Am I a little... I don't know. It's gonna save some money, I think. Well, fuel for the mule and time is money. I don't know. I think it would have gone a little easier if it hadn't rained. We got a ½ inch of rain last night, which we needed, but I think it just kind of, the dust kind of sticks a little. Oof, black cherry lime, not bad. Get some AC in this place, huh? Put it right there, heat pump. Right above that doorway to the bedroom, right there, it's gonna be some open space, like centrally located. This area, which is gonna get the hottest probably, because of the windows and the sun. There we go, there's 3 more buckets. Won't save you any time, but it might save you a few pennies. You guys thought those are gonna fall off the tailgate, didn't you? So I was just about to go finally secure the septic tank caps all the way. And I went to look at the screws for the first time, took them out of the bag, and well, I don't have a bit for that. Something I've never even seen before. Took a little break from shoveling and we'll get back to it here, but it's impossible probably to tell great on video, but we're a lot higher here in this little corner. I spread my brown dirt on it just to see how it look, and that's where I want it. So I got to build everything up, you know, a foot or a little more in some spots, and then brown dirt it. Still need to bring some loads over to the septic area to grade that away from the house, but we're getting there little by little. Oh, all right. Well, I'm getting better at this. This is the optimal angle here. I'm thinking about starting to order big piles like this, and then I'm gonna just separate it myself and then sell it in bags. I think it's like $6 a bag if you buy it at a big box store. So yeah, we're getting good. Watch this technique. Oh, that red's gonna look so good up here. Hey, I'm gonna go get one more load before the rain. And hey, tomorrow's Friday. See you then. All right, gravel is in. However, we don't have enough for the bathroom. So I'm thinking about stockpiling some, and then we're a little low around some of the pipe back here. Yesterday I was gonna bring the excavator down, but I just never did and just kept kind of in the groove of shoveling. But today, oh, no more shoveling. We'll scoot down the hill, drop off the mule, hike it back up, and then get the excavator down there. Oh, I'm not out of breath. It's the altitude. Okay, I should have done this yesterday. It's kind of accomplishing two jobs. I'm getting gravel for the basement, and I'm starting to spread gravel up here, even though it's just fines. Me, or am I really saying what I think I say? It's a Friday, must be. Because I had too much gravel over here. Had to bring it down again a little bit and actually have to go down a little bit more. Okay, back to where we were, just with a little more gravel. Look at that, that's at least 15 minutes worth of gravel right there. Since I went down a little with the gravel, the pipe's up a little high and there's no way I'm digging the pipe out, so we'll just try to groove this a little. Not gonna do it. I keep going around looking for my tape measure, but that's silly. Have 3 in your work area at all times, a 35 and a 25. Thanks again, Uncle James. Hey, this is a little bit bigger of a pour. All right, guys, it is hot. We've had a good week, but I think I'm gonna wrap it up right there. Concrete in the near future. Gotta start it before it's gonna get cold. Hope you enjoyed the episode. As always, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.